Yes, it is me, pro Tony Hawk Pro Skater player, deciding to try out speedrunning. Can I do a 900 in this game? Oh, watch me. Watch me do a 900. That should be approximately a 900. Am I getting it sub 325 today? Probably not, because I probably suck. Because I played Tony for too long. My favorite console over the years, Wii, because of Homebrew. Wii with Homebrew is broken. I can't really do balance splits because I changed my adult route, so it would kind of mess with that. Or the fact that I have no splits for the adult route would mess with balance splits. Just changing the order of stuff to save a Sun Song. I just do Lake Hylia first. Lake Hylia and Fire Arrow stuff first. I am in fact not dead. The All-Stars menu looks pretty not very nice. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a menu, so it's not that important, but like, dang, really looks like it could use more polish. Yeah, like when you compare it to Collector's Edition, it's like, dude, Collector's Edition menu is so sick. They put as much time in the menu as they did to port the games, yeah. Yeah, it just overall seems like there's so little effort put into it. It's like throw 3 games on an emulator onto a Switch cartridge, make a quick menu in a day, and call it a day. I'm still wondering how they're gonna handle the Mario 64 languages. That'll be the true test of how much or little effort went into the game, depending on how the languages work out for SM64. Because on one hand, they could just be ROM swapping. They could just have the English, Japanese, and PAL, or US, Japanese, and PAL ROMs all in, and it just like switches the ROMs. In which case, PAL gets PAL version. It's not ROM swapping apparently. Okay, if it's not ROM swapping, then that most likely means they took one version and actually added in all the text into that version. So it is confirmed Shindo. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if they took one version and put all the text into it, then it's most likely Shindo. If it wasn't for Galaxy not using motion controls, I would like pretty much for sure not get it, but no motion control Galaxy is fairly appealing. Yeah, and 1080p Galaxy, it does look probably the best of like the old games upscaled. But do I want to pay $60 for Mario Galaxy in 2020? I paid $60 for worse. That is true. Pokemon Let's Go, yeah. Age of Calamity actually looks pretty cool. Breath of the Wild 100% is under 19 hours now. It got under 24 hours a while ago. But no. I will run Breath of the Wild 100% maybe when it gets under 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours for a noob run. No more Vibruto because we skip Ruto entirely. In fact, I'm pretty sure Ruto is never seen in this run, which is great. Adult or child Ruto. Or no, Baronade, but that's it. Credits don't count because I never watched the credits anyway. Is this no SRM? Does this look like no SRM? This is very SRM. Rude. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just saying like this run's kind of messed up, you know? Focus on the run. Yes, I need to focus very hard on this cutscene. Gotta really focus here. Rip. I think I accidentally did an extra ESS turn and didn't realize it. I did just save. I actually am going to continue this run because I do want to continue it for practice since I haven't done a run in like over a week. I loaded GZ. Alright. I forgot to do the slash. I can't even save now. Okay, I kind of have to just reset this run. I normally do a slash when I enter that door so that I avoid getting hit by the fire, and I forgot to do that. This might crash, I think. Yeah. I'm always too fast, man. Game can't keep up with me. I'm not sure why you can't find me on speedrun.com. If you just go below the stream and check my speedrun PB panel, you should be able to just go to my profile from that. Oh no, I got banned. Got banned from speedrun.com. What did I do? There is no user. Oh no. Same thing I did to get banned from YouTube. You need repetitive content. I got banned from speedrunning for repetitive content. Dang. Hard not to get banned then. Wait, does the panel have it say ZFG1? Why? I don't know why it says ZFG1 on the panel. Oh, weird. I'll have to fix that. It's probably done that ever since I added it. I haven't touched it since I added it like, I don't know, 2 years ago. And it was broken this whole time. I see how many people actually use it now. No, my speedrun.com name has always been ZFG. It has never been ZFG1. Because I signed up for speedrun.com like very near when it first came out. So I got it before anyone could steal my name. How come speedrun.com nowadays is so much more popular than SDA? SDA... So the thing about SDA is that it was back when the speedrunning community was much smaller, so it wasn't a leaderboard. It was just people submit a time that would be the fastest time. Like it only showed the fastest time. It wasn't a leaderboard, it was just the fastest speedrun of a game. And if you submitted a run and it was the new fastest speedrun, then the old one would just get taken down and removed completely. Except for like a side thing on archive.org, because they actually archive stuff, which was nice. Otherwise, we'd be missing a large chunk of history. But anyway, the point is, it wasn't a leaderboard, it was just the fastest run of a game. And also, the submission process took a long time. It typically took upwards of 3 months or so between submitting a run and the run actually getting up on the site. Which back then was kind of bad, but didn't matter that much. But nowadays, when a run will almost certainly be beaten within 3 months, it's like, okay, if you submit a run, it's almost guaranteed to be beaten by the time that it's up on SDA. And so like back when speedrunning was starting to get bigger in like 2010, that's when people were like, hey, we should actually have leaderboards instead of just one run on SDA, because, you know, now more people were actually getting into it that like wanted to speedrun without necessarily being the fastest. And so that's what got people into wanting leaderboards and stuff, and that's why speedrun.com, well, became a thing in like 2015 after years of people begging for leaderboards. Why did it take that long? Between like 2010 and 2015 was people constantly begging for a leaderboard. Like there was a long time where Speedruns Live said they were gonna make a leaderboard and it never came around, and then people started memeing about SRL leaderboards as like, you know, one of those things one of those soon TM things. And yeah, SRL leaderboards never came, and then eventually PAX set up speedrun.com and finally got leaderboards. There were like individual sites with their own leaderboards, like ZSR did have the Zelda leaderboards, and there were some sites that had specific game leaderboards, but there was no centralized place for leaderboards. You don't do one trip bomb the well because it's not even close to faster in this route. It's only faster for no SRM. In this route, it's both harder and riskier and slower. They are not going to add N64 emulator to Switch. They're going to keep re-releasing all-star type bundles and making you pay $60 for 20-year-old games. $20 games is still way too high. SM64 was $10 on Wii VC back in 2007. Frame rate. Think this run might be hard. No man, it's easy. It's easy, but it's hard. Yeah, I think this is the hardest 100% route. Is this route GDQ safe? Lol. If I can use save states as a backup, maybe. I mean, the length isn't an issue. I've done Hundo before GDQ with slower routes. It's the difficulty of this route. You didn't know I had my own music band? Yeah, man, my band ZFG is pretty great. Do I read chat? No. I mash buttons through chat, yeah. When is 322.19? I think that's a little bit out of reach right now. Although, we wouldn't need too many big improvements to get there. So we can probably get 325, 324, and then just 2 to 3 more minutes of improvement after that. Too late. Can I land? No. Is Furrow's win set? Yes. I tried to like time the rolling rocks in my head and I thought I was okay and wasn't gonna get hit. Maybe I should actually take a look at them instead of just trying to time it in my head. Yeah, I didn't watch for rolling rocks. Dude. How am I missing this? Hello? Dude. I never miss this. I don't understand. I clipped out of bound or out of the block on accident for holding up too long. Easy. I had to turn slow there to avoid targeting it. Oh, split. We don't have to see that split. Not important. I'm pretty much gonna try to finish this run anyway. As long as, you know, something super bad doesn't happen. I just want to practice it, or finish it for practice. Since I haven't done a run since Tony Hawk came out. Or finished a run, I guess. That's very bad. Same with Shimon. I've always been worried about like certain specific like quick side hops turning into a backflip, and actually it's only ever happened one other time, and in that one other time it happened was in my PB, except it was as I entered Forest Temple, not before I entered Forest Temple, but the exact same place, like right here in my PB I did it. For the person who's asking, the place where I warp to is dependent on my angle, so that's why every time I warp, or before I warp, you'll see me like do some spins and stuff to get the right angle and go where I want to go. No, someone asked it for real, and then it became a modbot message. Yes, I do it in the game. What is my favorite pixel in OOT? The pixel that you can long shot in Fire Temple to the elevator without Scarecrow song. This going on YouTube? This run, no. The highlights will probably have this section of the run, I'm sure. Everything else will be cut. Not everything will be cut. I'm sure Dry will put in the soft locks. Hey. How many was that? 15. Nice. That's a crash. That's run over. The game crashes in this cutscene. Well, the cutscene after this. RIP. I'll at least let it play out so you guys can see the crash. But yeah, that's the end of the run. Will there be a pleasant buzz? Maybe. Chamber of Sag. Yeah. Yeah, usually crashes like this, it'll be a quiet crash. Alright, here it comes. Gonna crash. Silent. Anyway, that's too bad. At least I made it most of the way through the run. I just gotta like re-practice the end, I guess. But I can do this again. Tiny didn't ruin me too much. Except for the soft locks. If I didn't softlock and if it wasn't for Dampe, I'd only actually be like a minute or two behind, which actually isn't too bad.